So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So this is going to be my nav level 355 playthrough against Treasure Map Fuji. And yeah, this Treasure Map has been pretty crazy. My plan was to aim for 400 nav levels, and I expected that to be top 10 in both Robin and Global, but I underestimated people. Like, I'm not even close to top 10. Like, top 10 is looking to be like close to 450 nav levels, which is just mind-blowing, really. And another mind-blowing thing is the rank 1, where one car from Korea, one of the most successful OPTC players of all time, broke the nav record, not just for global, but for the whole world, including Japan. And if you see my videos about all the advantage Japan has, you understand how insane that is. So, shoutouts to one car. We'll end about 700 nav levels, so yeah, that would be hard for anyone to beat. Of course, Korea is a bit closer to Japan, so they don't have as bad lag as, say, Europe. But as far as I know, it's not quite as good as Japan either. So, no matter how you look at it, amazing achievement. Good job to everybody in the top 10. For sure. So, yeah, let's get into it. I can start by saying that I do feel quite a bit salty. And honestly, as I feel right now, I feel pretty much done with Treasure Map. At least going for top 10. It just doesn't fit into my current life. Like for this time, I was able to start farming on Friday, but even with that, the first 2 days just completely killed any chances I had, because you need to understand that when I could start playing for real, I played incredibly optimal. I was able to do 2 nav level, or just 2 125 nav level sessions. So that's a total of 250 nav levels in basically 2 days. So that's, if I can keep that up, that's an easy top 10. It's just that first 2 days of Treasure Map killed any chances. And like, then I find myself in a very familiar situation on Saturday when I've started to catch up. I'm super close to top 10, and the realization hits that yes, I can get top 10 if I don't sleep. And basically that's a red line for me. The only time I ever skipped sleep for OPTC was when I got my number 1 in Treasure Map, Frankie. And that was a bit of a special scenario, especially since it was summer. I had no obligations for the coming week and such. I could mess up a few days like one time. But now, like, I have work on Monday like usual. I'm not going to skip sleep for a game. So, yeah, and that's just, it keeps repeating every Treasure Map and some similar ones. The fact that I can't do that all-nighter, and that basically always ruins it for me. It's a bit of a shame. The great thing is that back in the day, events usually ended like 8-9 a.m. on Sundays, and that's like a lot more realistic to stay up for. But now for me it ends at 3 p.m. and there's just no way I'm up until then. So yeah, a combination of real work, having work, and not being young enough to pull all-nighters, really. It's no point for me going in top 10 anymore, that's basically over. I might do it in summer, like in July, like once a year for fun, since I know I have the time then. But other than that, no thanks. I don't really need to either. Like, I want 2 treasure maps, I've really achieved what I need to. I like to do like 500 nav levels sometime maybe, but at the same time that's not as prestigious anymore as it was back in the day, since Treasure Map is just a lot easier now and we don't have to do invasion every time and such. But yeah, my Fuji team is basically the same as before, no changes needed. I did start to face trouble on the map, so I guess I'll showcase that. Not that now I prefer to optimize drops, but yeah. This is the team. The other team I used looked like this. I made some small changes to it to be able to keep Rainbow Warp, so I tried this out recently, it still works very well. But yeah, let's do my own map team. And shoutouts to my Passione friends who told me about it. It's very clean and very chill. And yeah, it's just pretty funny now with all these normal attacks only ignoring units you have. You can just easily kill basically any boss at level 1, even if they have normal attacks only or not. Just a lot of options. Like besides these, we also have like V1 Whitebeard can go through normal attacks only. We of course have the new Prime Beard, can do an HP cut through normal attack only. So yeah, there's a lot of options. And yeah, this particular team is super fast. Roger into Blackbeard, kills in a matter of seconds, and then on revive we just use the Annie's Sorrow. This does require the max level limit break Blackbeard though, which is an incredibly valuable unit in general. Still a very unique captain, and he's really good in Pararumble too, of course. So that unit ages like fine wine, so to say. And yeah, on the bonus map, you can also just face Bellamy here. I made some minor changes to my Bellamy team. Mostly I just kept Robin instead of Namusop because I felt like Robin had enough damage. And if the damage ever ran out, I could just put the Lucci support. So yeah, just worked really well. Didn't feel like any need to change. And on bonus map, I can actually just hit a good with Kiku, ISO and kill. If this was on the boss rush, I'd just hit a perfect with Robin first and then kill with the bottom row. But yeah, we do get some extra HP with the bonus map, so I don't even need to hit a perfect for pin shielding. Just hit a good, and that's GG. But yeah, this only works for bonus map. If I face Bellamy on the map, when it's not a bonus map, I still need to hit a perfect with Robin for that pin shielding. But yeah, some pretty easy level 1. Let's move on to the boss rush. Sadly missed the good stuff there, but got some extra points, I guess. We take that. I did mention before that I was going for level 400, and I will have been able to do that. The only reason I didn't do it is because I lost all motivation, as I already explained. Like, if I had any chance to get top 10 in either Robin or on the global ranking, I'd slept a lot less, I'd gone up early, I'd kept going until the end, but I had no chance to get top 10, I knew that. Like, even sleeping 2 hours will have lost me the chance, that's how tight it was. And I had no danger of dropping ranks, like, I'm going to finish top 20 on global, and on World Cruise, like, it's between rank 11 and 50, so yeah, no risk of missing anything. So, but yeah, I ended up running my max damage here now. And yeah, now the wives are just here for their sailor. That gives -1 CD sailor. That's becoming very cool to make use of. I've used that on my other team against Treble as well, with Rayleigh Gaban. So that, if you're lacking 1 CD on a team, you can just splash in one of the -1 CD sailors we have. Those are the Super Sugo Robin, Rayleigh Gaban, and the Wife Trio. And I did some changes to this team as well. Talking with Among Us and others, this treasure map has made me think more about slow specials. I've thought about that before, but not that much. So before I was using White Bay here, and I decided to rework it since I really felt like she was too slow. Otherwise, there are some differences of opinion on what are the optimal treasure map teams. I'll probably make a video about that in the future. I think it's very interesting. Like, I've seen showcased very good, very fast teams against mini bosses that I think are not worth it despite being faster, because it requires a lot more effort, for example. And effort is basically the same as energy when you have to do the same quest over and over and over. So even if something is faster, it might not be worth it if it makes you burn out, basically. But obviously that's very individual too. Like, I know what kind of stuff will make me burn out, but that doesn't mean other people won't do it. If you talk about one car again, for example, who's breaking the nav record and everything, I know he also uses the most optimal teams, and those teams require a lot more effort than the fast teams I use. So it's just insane, because he slept like 3 hours, uses teams that you can't just autopilot, not all of them at least, and he can just keep going. Like, for me that's an inhuman feat. But yeah, in general, I'll try to not glorify such achievements. I'll congratulate, but in the end, playing 98 of 101 hours of treasure map, it's not healthy, no matter how amazing achievement it is. See, I always get a lot of comments like that what I do isn't healthy, but like, I sleep every day, I do all my obligations. Like, I can see that people disagree with the decision, but like, there are degrees in hell, so to say. But yeah, this boss is also basically the same. So yeah, I'm going to take it easy a few days now, and then we have the final part of Wall Cruise with the Kizuna, where I'm going to do my best to get as high as possible. And then I think April needs to be a pretty chill month. Been a bit too much recently, I feel like I need a bit of a break. Oh, I went up in rank. Not that it matters, but yeah. Anyway, enough trash map for me now. Going to lay back and take it easy for the rest of the day. And tomorrow I'll post my tier list for the super boss. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.